Last time on Cryptoid Cavaliers, our teens with attitude were imbued with the power of the Cryptoid soul. Sebastian invented a device that could detect sound that located the bombard. They tracked him to the local sports park, where he is ripping out mechanical pieces to take control of the Cryptoid soul itself. Welcome back, everybody, to Teens with Attitude.
Oh, whoa.
And indeed, as you just heard, here we are again at the sports park, up in the stands, and Bombard is gearing up for some kind of attack. What do you want to do? The rest of you on the sides hear this crash of glass and hear this...
Is the box for the announcer? I'm picturing two different things. What's below it? Is it stadium or is it one of those like announcement stands that's on standing posts that then the steps going up to?
It is at the very top of the stand, so kind of both. Like where Murph had come up was through the stands, and like so they would have been on like the last row of the stands, and then those of you kind of going up to the entry have gone up a couple more steps to just a little like platform landing that has the doors that open into the hall.
Okay, I want to push our door open and leap in and try to punch the ground underneath his feet to break the ground.
Ooh, that's cool. I think kick some butt. This seems like you want to force him where you want him.
And do you feel like I'm exploiting the environment?
Man, that sure seems like it. This is some physics stuff.
Okay. Oh, those are two different questions.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Wow. I think the environment more.
Okay.
Because most people fall when you hit them.
Yeah. 9.
All right.
Let me clarify real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so my technical genius move, when you exploit the environment on an enemy, you can roll plus sharp instead of fit to kick some ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, to kick some butt. This is PG.
This is children program.
You're going to get us pulled off air.
It's the 90s.
And then what you said earlier about the physics.
Yeah.
So if those both apply, then 12.
Outstanding.
Wolf.
So you get 2 from the list.
Did you subtract 1 from the thing before?
I did.
Amazing.
Right?
Hell yeah.
So I will force the target where I want them, through the floor.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to dodge or avoid the counterattack, because that sounds scary.
Yeah. You pound this floor, and it cracks open with a rending metal sound just ripping. And he starts to crash through as the bullets start firing out of his chest. They just plink, 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 plink all around you as he whirls away from Murph and towards you. But not a one of them catches as you hear a ha and a thump as he hits the ground.
Why don't you practice your low notes?
Ha! That was hilarious. And you also hear a squeaky sound running across from below as a couple of rubbers are coming to join their leader.
I'm going to keep asking you these questions. I apologize, but it seems important.
Yeah.
Was that a one-liner appropriate to the situation?
Perfect.
Okay, because I just realized we got to start building this attitude or else we're never going to be able to change.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Get your one-liners ready, everybody.
He's hit the ground. You can see through the crack in the floor. I think you and Murph both can see that, like, he is winded. Some of the metallic pieces of his robot body are a little bit bent and twisted and broken. But he is turning over onto his side and getting to his feet as his couple of little guys are coming up to help. Tass, Dawson, what are you doing?
I want to jump through the crack in the floor and jump on top of him as he's trying to get up, kind of like dog pile, like don't give him a second to get back up.
Nice. I think this is another kick some butt.
Okay. 10.
You get 2 from the list.
Team question. I like the idea of taking something from the target, but again, like we've kind of established, there isn't like a ton of mystery here, so I don't know if that's necessarily the best choice.
Yeah, it seems like that's only useful when the enemy has gotten the thing you're trying to protect.
Right. Or if he had this like giant gun
Yeah.
that I could take from him, not from his like chest or whatever. Okay.
Take his beating heart from his chest.
I want to rip out his organs.
Do that? Can I rip out his organs? Okay, I'll dodge and avoid the counterattack for sure.
Okay.
And I'll deal damage, D3 damage.
All right, roll it.
Okay, 1.
Okay.
Let's go.
Damage is damage. You knock the wind out of him again. He was building another note, and it just turns into a.
Oh, also, I want to. The Wampus Cat has a very high shriek as well, so I'd like to incorporate that as I'm falling down on top of him that he cannot handle because it's, of course, an atonal off sharp shriek.
You hit him, and he's knocked back just flat onto his stomach. The air, if there is any, in his lungs, if there are any, wheezing out of him. But you hear the squeaky sounds of the rubbers running up behind you. Tess, you have a view of all of this. What do you want to do?
So there are like some rubber guys down there right now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to drop down, but as I drop down, I want to catch the floor and then kind of swing my body at them.
All
in
right.
a little acrobatics move.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see it kick some butt.
Alrighty.
Woo.
Okay.
Huge
So-
numbers.
Because of my freakiness, my
Uh-huh.
freak move,
You're on some freak shit.
on my freak shit, I'm the most tapped into my weirdness, so when I use my powers while making a basic move, I can roll weird instead of the move's regular trait,
Okay.
which is great. Which puts me at a 10.
Amazing. So you get 2 from the list.
Wonderful. I would like to deal damage, and then I would like to force my targets where I want them, and I want them to be flat on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna give you some leeway on this.
Okay.
If you're hitting the rubbers specifically,
Mhm.
you may not need to worry about forcing them where you want them. If you're gonna hit them and say you wanted to do damage, then they probably won't last long enough to hit the ground.
Okay.
So what would be your other choice?
My other choice would then be probably the dodge and avoid target's counterattacks.
Okay. You do definitely want to do damage at least.
Yes.
So roll your D3 since you
Okay.
are morphed.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So I'll let you pick here because since they functionally only have 1 health, right?
Okay.
But you only rolled 1.
Right.
So one of them is just gonna explode like the others have. If
Mhm.
you want to say that you have knocked the other one asunder so it's on its back, then I'll let you pick that, but you will probably take damage yourself or you can avoid the harm.
I'll avoid the harm.
Okay, perfect. So one of them is just pinpoint kicked by your swing and pops as you hit the ground and roll. The other one swinging at you but missing entirely. Murph. 2 of them have jumped down, joining the fray. One of the rubbers is gone already. What do you want to do?
Call this the remix because I think you've seen it before. I'm going to flip through the hole and just dive on top of the bombard.
Absolutely. Roll kick some butt.
Does this count as a daredevil thing?
I think it does. You're doing the sick roll and dive through the hole.
That's a 10.
What are the 2 you want to pick?
I want to dodge the counterattack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to deal some damage.
All right, roll a D3.
I will, but first I'm going to mark an attitude because that was rad as hell.
This Daredevil stuff, yeah.
That was so freaking cool. Oh, that's a 3, baby!
3. You nail him. And he was just getting up again with Dawson on his back. The muscular robot man was shifting up and then just again. Sebastian, the team is below, making apparently short work of Bombard. What do you want to do?
Boy, I think that Dawson had a great idea. I'm going to jump in the crack and deliver a kick to Bombard.
Absolutely. Roll kick some butt.
Another remix!
10.
Oh, man. Pick your 2.
I'm going to deal a point of damage and avoid the counterattack.
Outstanding. Roll a D3.
1.
Oh, 1. Okay. You still 1, 2, 3. He hits the ground. Dawson leaps and knocks him asunder. Murph hops down, kicking him again, and then Sebastian just delivers a third kick as just every time he's trying to get back up, a new Cavalier is booting him.
Boy, it seems like you're the one getting bombarded.
Ha 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 ha! Very clever, young Cavalier. By all means, take an attitude.
Thank you.
Rev.
I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to. Oh boy, it seems like seeking approval for a joke every time, but I hate to just mark it on my own assumption.
I'll tell you what. In the style of these shows, the one-liners don't have to be the cleverest thing on earth.
Oh,
That's true.
that's perfect for me.
Yeah, lean into the shtick here, guys.
Okay.
This is all very good. Someone please help me up.
No.
Ah,
What are you
curses.
talking about?
That works sometimes.
Unfortunately, that did almost work on me.
He kind of rolls onto his back, and his hands move into like a position of air guitar, and his fingers start working, and you see this energy start to flash between his fingers, and from just seemingly nowhere, you're hearing this sick metal guitar riff, and from his shoulders, these large cannons are starting to extend. Tass, Bombard is building up to something, but also there's another rubber menacing you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna kick his butt.
All right, roll it.
Okay. So that is a 9.
Okay, you get to pick one from the
I'm gonna
list.
deal damage.
All right, you run up and take your swing. How much damage do you do?
3.
Of course.
It like extra explodes.
Looks like you're not bouncing back this time.
Ah.
Kick that rubber.
Yeah,
kick
all right.
that rubber.
Yeah, here you go. That is a
Thanks.
deserved attitude.
Well,
But it was in mid-swing as well. So you do take 1 damage as you kick, it hits, and then it explodes.
That's fair. Okay.
Dawson, this Robo-Man is just playing an unnecessarily dope metal riff. What do you want to do?
Is he singing along at all with this?
He's not at the moment.
Damn. I wanted to take something and like shove it in his mouth so he can't like activate his musical abilities.
you could cut off his hand and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to cut off his hands.
So violent.
Someone's got to be the first to take a life.
I've taken 2.
I assume we've killed all these rubbers.
Yeah.
Are they people? This is the question.
Rubbers
You
are
don't know.
people
Was
too.
Bombard a people?
Well, he's a little more people than a trampoline.
Solid logic.
So you going for the hands then?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, functionally roll kick some butt. This game, unfortunately, listening audience, is a little looser than like detailed called shot rules. So, you know, you're trying to hurt him. Kick some butt works.
And then you just got to take something from the target.
His hands.
A 6.
Oh no, but I'll tell you what, that absolutely earns you
Some attitude.
some more attitude.
Slay.
You go for this swing, and finally those rockets on his shoulder fire, but not in the direction you might think. They flip backwards facing the ground and launch him into the air. And he fires up about 10 feet. He can't get too much higher just because you're all kind of under the bleachers now. But he's hovering there as more of these little gun barrels and things start popping out of parts of his arms and his chest. And he's still just riffing like a madman with a mad grin on his face. Murph, what are you doing with this development?
I'm going to remember my training in breakdancing specifically
Mm-hmm.
and try to like kind of climb up the sides of the announcer box and try to kick his butt.
Okay, yeah, doing some hardcore parkour here to
Mm-hmm.
twist around. Yeah, I'll count that. Let's see you kick some butt, and you get to roll this twice.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I'm a special little boy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I can roll that twice.
Oh yeah, go for that again. We've got a what are we working with on that one?
That was a 4.
a 4. Okay, good.
Oh, baby, that's a 10.
That's way better. Okay. What are the 2 you want to use?
I'm gonna deal damage, and then I want to force him to the ground if I can. like kind of come and kick him from above and just kind of like try to drive him back down to the ground.
I love it. Like you're hitting him, and part of it is you realize like you're using the force of your movement and your weight to drag him down with you. So you're sort of clinging on after this strike. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Mm-hmm. That's a 2.
That's a 2. And as you're holding on to one of his arms, some of those guns start blasting and this laser energy starts crashing over you. There's just sparks that fly off of your sleek uniform, and it hurts. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Fair enough.
But he hits the ground, and you're seeing all of these like pieces of his mechanical body starting to steam and crack and like vent whatever he's just done. He looks really, really hurt.
Looks like you've been grounded.
Yes, it would seem I have. Unfortunately, at this time, as much as I would love to continue our battle, it is time for me to take my leave. La 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 la! And rockets fire out of his feet, out of his back, and there is just this pop as he fires like a rocket up and out and into the stratosphere. And all is quiet, and as you look around, he got away with nothing. They were unable to get any pieces from here.
Nice.
God, we're so talented and good at this thing.
We did, like, destroy this place, but, you know.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here before anybody notices.
Yeah.
How do we... I don't like hold my hand up to see like if he teleports us back.
Kavanaugh,
Hey,
Can
bird
you-
guy.
can you hear us?
Yes,
Ah!
I can.
So you just like were on the bench that entire fight?
Unfortunately, I will not be of much assistance in a fight now that I have imbued you all with the cryptoid soul. What little I was able to do to Bird Brain earlier was only because I had not yet divvied out its power.
Can you teleport us back to the headquarters, please?
Of course. There's a crack of lightning, and you're back in the temple. Kavanaugh trots up, his big bird form buzzing with energy. How did it go?
We actually did a lot better than I was expecting, especially how we started.
I mean, honestly, for, like, kids with, like, no, you know, fighting skills or whatever, I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it was like cool or whatever. I mean, it was fine, I guess.
Well, it seems as if you thwarted him acquiring new pieces.
Yeah, we did, but then he sprouted rockets and flew away.
Yes, Adram's captains are varied in their abilities. I'm sure it won't be easy to destroy them for good. So far, Birdbrain and Bombard have not been successful. Surely they're planning something big so that they can get the pieces that they need. In the meantime, all we can do is wait. If you would like to keep your machine running in case we see anything specific pop up again, I will let you know.
Yeah, if that's what you think is best.
So we just, like, go back to normal life now?
For the moment, yes. Whatever it was that you were dealing with before, see to it. Act normal and natural. This is for your own safety, to keep your identities secret, to keep your families safe and your friends.
So no one else can know but the 4 of us?
Really? That's up to you. But I can tell you from past experience, it is very dangerous for your loved ones if the enemy finds out who you are.
Sebastian goes into the kitchen area and starts looking around and like grabbing things. George Foreman, a blender, a toaster, like just anything that can make food that's also portable.
Oh, nice!
Oh, yeah.
That is what we started doing,
Yeah,
wasn't
that
it?
party thing.
Right. I remember.
Oops.
Is there any, like, magical food that you could, like, make us? Like, a lot of it?
Well, I don't know about truly magical, but my omelet is definitely magical.
Are they your eggs?
No, I'm a boy bird. I don't lay eggs.
Well, I mean, you could identify as a boy bird, but still produce eggs. Like, where do you get the eggs from?
I appreciate that. I get them from Kroger. I don't know if I can say that.
Sponsored by Kroger.
Who's that at the door? Is that Kroger? Oh my goodness.
No way that's the shrimp.
That's how we got our powers. Radioactive shrimp!
Yay!
Wait, that was Walmart, wasn't it?
I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no power to help you with your mundane portion of this episode. But I trust that you will find a solution.
Can I take that search one step further? Is there like a fridge that has food inside of it?
A couple of things, but you can tell that this dude has been living bachelor pad life for a while in between, major threats. So there's like...
Just eggs in a Tupperware filled with pizza.
Yeah, yes.
Perfect.
A yogurt from like the past generation Rangers. Like, oh, God.
It smells just a little funky in there.
Yeah, only a little bit.
I have a move called I Know a Guy. And it doesn't require a roll or anything. I can just get my hands whenever we need something or get access to somewhere. I just kind of have the networking skills to kind of find access to that. And I remember that the guy who catered the opening night party of the Spirit Halloween is usually available. We're his number one client. He really wants to keep us happy. So I think we could probably call him and get some quick appetizers for the party, no problem.
Is money an obstacle here?
We have a tab that he can just put it on. It shouldn't be a
great.
problem. Is there a telephone I could use to call him?
Yeah, they have a rotary phone in here, and he still thinks it's top of the line.
Okay, listen, I wasn't born in the 90s, but I feel like a rotary would still be outdated for the 90s.
It is. It
okay.
is. Like, he thinks this is like, yeah, I've got a phone in here. Look, and like is super excited about it. And even you guys are like, oh, come on, this isn't even like see-through where you can see all the fun lights and stuff. What's going on? So who is this guy? Who are you calling?
His name is
Joe Mama.
His name is Joe Mama. He runs Joe Mama's Catering and Buffet.
Incredible.
And he's a lovely man, a big, jovial, bearish man with a white beard but black hair.
Oh, okay.
Very controversial.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, so I'm calling him up, and I slowly do the rotary numbers, and I just wait patiently, kind of casting looks at everyone with how long it's taking.
It finally picks up, and it kind of sounds a little windy, a little staticky. Joe Mama's Catering. I'm busy at the moment, but what can I do for you?
Hey, Joe, it's Dawson from Spirit Halloween.
Hey, Dawson, how are you, kid?
I'm okay. I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, 'cause that's food.
Yeah.
You're a good kid.
Thanks,
I bet
man.
you're popular.
I'm very popular. So popular, in fact, that I'm throwing a party tonight, but the food fell through at the last second. So I was wondering if you could maybe just like help me out with some appetizers or even just like raw meat, because we have a George Foreman, so we have some access to some things.
Oh, goodness. That's trouble. I actually have a job lined up for this evening already, but I'll tell you what, I could be persuaded to shift that job over to you guys. I'm actually sorry, it's a little staticky right now. I'm out on the frisbee golf course with, of all people, Wendell Cox, and he's kind of thrashing me a little bit. If you all wouldn't mind coming out here and maybe show him up a little bit, oh, that'd be funny enough that I might shift over my contract to you.
And Wendell Cox is the person who welched on the original food, like the food agreement, right?
It sure is. He's the father of Rich and Rags.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll be right there. That's no problem.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Clank. I'm assuming that's how those hang up.
Ding.
Well, actually, I grew up with a rotary telephone in my basement.
I did
my
too.
Whole life. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that old thing.
I wasn't alive when rotary phones were popular.
We
so.
know.
God, I did a production of a show and it felt so insulting, but the director goes, "Oh, hey, Rev, can you show her how to use a rotary phone?"
Jeez. Kavanaugh's like, yeah, sort of gimme ability that you all have now is to teleport wherever you want.
Why didn't you lead with that? That's like the power I want the most.
It seems just incredibly useful, but it's just generally ignored outside of the tactile use of getting you to the scenes. It's just sort of just one of those things.
And here was I thinking, how are we going to get this George Foreman to where we're needing to go? But if we can just bamf around.
Not a problem at all, ever.
Okay, to the disc golf course. But what's the plan when we get there?
Oh, right. Sorry, I just was blind with rage. I didn't even think about what he was actually asking. He said to show him up?
Yeah.
Do you have costumes here?
I do not have costumes. Well, technically, yes. You can shift into your Cryptoid Cavalier form.
Whatever. Okay, that's not what I was asking. But great, thank you. Okay.
We could morph to the store.
True. Okay, yeah.
I have costumes.
Right.
Get some
Spirit
disguises.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
I want to find a ghillie suit.
I am not invested in this at all.
I teleport to the store.
And he waves with his big feathery wing.
Bye.
And you're there. What are you looking for? What are you picking up?
All right. So I feel like we should figure out what roles we want to play first and then go find the costumes. I think some of us should be camouflaged in the shrubbery, the greenery, to be like close focus, close contact. I'll do that.
Well, I one time played a tree in the 2nd grade in The Wizard of Oz, so I'm also really good at trees, so I'll also be a tree.
I saw that production. It was very lovely.
Thank you.
What about you two?
Now, walk with me here. Do you use caddies in Frisbee golf?
In this world, uh-huh.
So I could pretend to be a caddy for Joe Mama, and I could do some hijinks.
Totally. And if there's a caddy there, we'll take him out and just replace him with you.
Judd pops up from behind the counter. I've got my Frisbee golf caddy bag if you want to borrow it.
Oh, hey, Judd, how much? No, we haven't given anything away. Never mind. Hey, Judd, how's it going?
Oh, you know how it is, just hanging out.
We found Wendell Cox. He's with Joe Mama at the courses.
Whoa.
He's getting thrashed by Cox or something like that.
Oh, no.
So to get some food for this party, we kind of have to go mess him up a little bit.
Nice.
We got to be the one to thrash Cox.
All right.
Sebastian comes around the corner in a full bear costume.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
That'll work.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Good choice. Good choice, bro.
Hey, Judd, can you just monitor any party issues that come up while we're gone? Just kind of finish decorating and help us out. We'll take care of the food if you can take care of everything else.
Yes, I am monitoring everything so good.
Thanks, Judd.
All right, good luck.
Hey, Judd, can you go to the back real quick to find something?
Yeah. Yeah. And he heads into the back.
Okay, yeah, now we can teleport. I didn't really want to walk.
And you touch down in the beautiful park with the gorgeous grass, little trees and hills and things, and the Frisbee golf baskets hither and thither. You see a few people kind of coming and going. But in the distance, you absolutely see the big jolly Joe Mama. And next to him playing is this kind of weaselly looking guy. Both of them have caddies, apparently.
Shit.
I didn't think about the second caddy.
And they're getting ready to tee off at the back nine.
Okay, so it seems like we might need to make one of the caddies indisposed. I'm gonna walk on over. Does one caddy seem obviously like Joe Mama's?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a smaller version. It's his son, Joey father, and he's the exact same, just a little bit smaller, and the hair is just a little bit shorter.
Last name?
Because he's from another
mother's
marriage.
last name.
Yeah, there is one very, very kind of obvious. He seems like he's struggling. He's a little tired and sweaty trying to keep up with these guys.
I'm gonna jog on over and, hey, you seem a little exhausted, bud, and you really got to keep up your strength if you're going to be caddying the intense sport of Frisbee golf. Do you want to swap out?
Wow, this might be the loosest role I'm going to make anybody make, but I'm going to do it. Let's call this make drama. This feels a little bit like you're getting involved with something or someone you shouldn't.
Hey, do I add anything to that?
Yes, I feel like cool is the one that you're using right now.
So that is a 3 + 2 + 0.
Oh, good.
But I gain an attitude because I flopped.
Yeah, I think you pop up and start like giving this little spiel. But Wendell looks over and sees the exchange and is like, no, that's against the rules. You're not supposed to get in a new caddy halfway. That's not how this works.
I mean, if you want to be lame about it, then fine. But I could be a better caddy for you both.
No, this is just an honest test against gentlemen, and you can step away, young person.
You look like such a dork right now. Are you sure you want to be picking this fight?
Yes, I'm sure, and I know you. I've seen you around the mall. You're not welcome at any of my food establishments any longer.
Oh, womp womp. I don't have to eat bad food. What a shame.
Shoo, child, shoo.
And yes, I'll scamper off. Okay, I should have asked. In my caddy bag, what do I have? Do I have, like, Frisbees in there?
You got some discs. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start stewing.
Yeah, I think this is an era of the 90s where they're still calling it Frisbee golf, not disc golf yet. It hasn't gotten that cool yet.
It's not that sick.
No. But yeah, you got a mishmash of various styles of disc and or Frisbee.
Okay. I'm going to stew on that then.
Oh, what about the rest of you?
I think so. If there's like a moment where there may be nearer some trees, like where they've thrown it and it's landed near some trees and they're gonna throw it again and they're near some trees. Okay, they're near trees.
They are.
I'm gonna blend in with a tree, and just as Wendell is about to throw it, I'm just gonna whisper, Croatoa.
What?
Incredible.
Terrifying.
In hopes to throw him off. And maybe this is me, perchance, bringing up my weird thing at an inappropriate time. Because, Roanoke, that's Croatoa.
You're so right.
That's a good one, and it is super creepy.
And it's weird as hell.
It's weird as hell.
Okay. I feel like this is keep your cool. Like this is kind of a maneuver where you're trying to pull this off and affect them with your creepiness. You're trying to like maintain. So yeah, you absolutely get to invoke your thing.
So I'm using obsessive. So when I bring up my thing at an inappropriate time, I gain 1 attitude. And since I'm using my thing, I'm gonna roll twice because I just rolled a 3.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, that's better.
Okay, but this is with cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not very cool, so that's a 4.
Let's go.
No.
That was the better roll?
Yeah.
If you would believe.
Well, you get another attitude for failing that roll.
Let's go.
So you do this as Wendell and Joe are making their way over to pick up their Frisbees that landed right here by the tree line, and Wendell just flies off the handle. What is going on with all of these children trying to interrupt our contest of gentlemen? Shoo, child, I am going to lose my flippin' mind.
I'm just imagining you running off in a tree costume now.
Yeah. It's rustling as I'm moving.
Yeah. And it's just your face in like a trunk. Just
yes.
What about Dawson?
Do we think that this course has like a PA system that they make announcements across to their contestants?
If they have caddies, yeah, sure.
Okay. I think once I realize that, I think I want to shift my plan just like a little bit and to try to find the like PA system and like get on there and do like an embarrassing announcement about Wendell to like make him look bad in front of everyone playing.
Hilarious. What is this announcement?
Help me out. What's like a classic like 90s embarrassing trope? Because I was gonna be like, your penis pills are in, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
Your dick's small.
Yeah, exactly. But like, what's the 90s allowed version of that? Oh, his kids. I could say that like Rags and Rich have been apprehended by the police, and you're needed on the phone. The cops are here about your kids, and like do a really like adult voice. No one can tell it's me.
Yeah, make it really deep.
That is wonderful. This certainly seems like you're making drama. I'm going to call this also plus cool because this is kind of an acting gig. This is like selling the announcement.
8.
So with an 8, you gain an attitude. But you don't feel awesome about this because as irritating as this family clearly is, clearly this man loves his children because you give this announcement and he suddenly looks just horrified, betrayed. he is in just utter fear for the well-being of his kids. And he looks over at Joe, who is just now getting rid of a smirk on his face because Joe knows your voice. And Joe just gives him a nod. You got to do what you got to do. You're not getting away with this, Joe. I'm coming back and we're going to finish this contest of gentlemen post-haste. And he whirls around and leaves the course.
In the background, we see Sebastian in his bear costume being chased by a real bear.
Take an attitude for that. Marvelous. A few minutes later, it's safe to call you all gathered around Joe, who's slapping you on the back. Well, that was delightful. Did you see how upset you all were making him over and over again?
Yeah, it was awesome. Well, and then it kind of felt a little too mean. But I'll shake it off. Thanks.
I think you've well earned my catering this evening.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mama. It's awesome that you're taking the time to, depart from this incredible sport.
Really, it's just all worth it to see Wendell get riled up. And in that, we can all take solace. And everyone laughs. I'm enforcing it.
Freeze frame.
As Joe gets some details and finally stalks off with his caddy in tow, you all feel kind of a pulse from your crystal keys.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah, as you pull them out, there's a little bit of a glow, and you hear, Kavanaugh, we have another sighting. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but it seems like the mall itself is being targeted. Not just the back halls, but openly, out in the parking lot. Whatever Adram's doing, he's no longer keeping his movements secret. Quickly, you must intervene.
Judd.
The Crit Show is a Crit Show Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.